Hello ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show you how to use this form to conduct SMR plan analysis for new home loan. We are going to cover SMR analysis, understand your new home loan, actual effect on lump sum payment, SMR formulation. In this form, firstly, you need to enter borrower's name, borrower's email, borrower's phone, and the name of the bank. As for this case, it is public bank, Berhad. Loan type for this case is housing loan, home, like ADL, redraw, and you need to enter loan account number as stated in your loan document. The letter offer, the date is 1st October 2012. Now we are going to cover SMR analysis. A, the loan amount is 298,510 ringgit. B, loan tenor is 240 months. Current BRR is 6.60% per annum. Then the interest rate, it consists of only one tier, and stated in letter offer is BRR minus 2.4, which is 4.2%. Henceforth, the repayment for 240 months every month, as stated in the letter offer, is 1,841. Total repayment would be 441,840 ringgit for 240 months. Also same as the row E, total repayment. Total interest, now we need to calculate, which we need to use E minus A, which is 441,840 ringgit minus 298,510 ringgit. It will become 143,330 ringgit. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the B and F, which is the loan tenor we call time, total interest we call the interest. And we are going to show you how we can cut half of the time and half of the interest, which is 50% time and 50% interest. But before that, we need to show you how to understand your new home loan, because when the loan amount was fully released, you will receive a letter which tells you the date of first payment, and it will show you that your first installment of the 1,841, how much go to the interest. For the first installment of 1,841, how do we calculate the interest? To calculate the interest, then you need to use the loan amount 298,510 ringgit multiplied by 4.2%, which you get the annual rate. Then divided by 12, you will get the monthly interest for first installment, which is 1,044 ringgit and 79 cents for the first installment. Then how much go to the principal? You can use the repayment minus interest, then you get the principal, which is used to repay the loan amount. The figure now is 796 ringgit and 21 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, after the first repayment that you have paid, what is the outstanding balance? You need to use 298,510 ringgit minus 796 ringgit and 21 cents. You will get 297,713 ringgit and 79 cents. For this case, it is the 240 months. Then what is the total repayment? which you can use 1,841 ringgit multiplied by 240 months. You will get the figure of 441,840 ringgit. The total interest, which just now we have calculated in the F, which is 143,330 ringgit. The total principal, which is the loan amount that you get, 298,510 ringgit. So after 240 months, you pay 441,840 ringgit, from which 143,330 ringgit goes to the interest, and you can repay all the loan amount of 298,510 ringgit. The total outstanding balance will become zero, which you can pay off all your loan. So now below here we have a diagram here shows you what does it mean by that. It means that on the right column, on the right side here, it is the loan principal. Bottom, it is the period, which means 240 months. On top, it is the interest rate of PRR minus 2.4, which is 4.2. Left side here is the repayment of 1,841. Every month you pay 1,841. The bank will use to repay one portion, which is called the interest, and another portion which is called the principal, which means that this side here, the total interest then the bank will earn 143,330 ringgit, and you can repay your loan 298,510. Ladies and gentlemen, how can you save this money? Many people say, oh, very simple, I can just dump in a lump sum payment. Now we come to the actual effect on lump sum payment. If you have the lump sum payment that you want to pay, then how much you can save. The loan amount, again, it is 298,510 ringgit. For illustration, if you are going to dump in a lump sum payment of 50,000, the outstanding balance will become 248,510 ringgit. Let us calculate the interest before and after you have dumped in the lump sum payment. The interest rate is 4.2%. How much interest? How much annual rest? How much annually interest for 298,510? You can use 298,510 ringgit times 4.2%. You will get the total annual interest is 12,537 ringgit and 42 cents. Divided by 2, the monthly total interest would be 1,044 ringgit and 79 cents. After you have made a lump sum payment of 50,000, the outstanding balance became 248,510 multiplied by 4.2%. What's the annual rest? What's the annual interest? The yearly interest would be 10,437 ringgit and 42 cents, which means that you have saved the interest. The monthly interest would become 869 ringgit and 79 cents. How much you can save from this lump sum payment of 50,000? You can use 1,044 ringgit by 79 cents minus this 869 ringgit and 79 cents. Then you can get the initial interest saving. It is just 175 ringgit. Ladies and gentlemen, since this analysis shows that you can just only save initial interest of 175 with this 50,000 lump sum payment, why should you use this lump sum payment and not using our SMR plan, which we just only request you to make a small amount of the money every month, and yet you can save either 25% or 50% or 75%, which we call the SMR package in the SMR formulation. We have three packages: SMR 25, SMR 50, and SMR 75. What do you mean by SMR 25, SMR 50, and SMR 75? SMR 25 means that we can save 25% of the time and the interest. SMR 50, we can save 50% time and interest. SMR 75, we can save 75% of the time and the interest. Then how many months that we can save for the SMR 25? It is 60 months. Then how many months we can save for SMR 50? 120 months. How many months we can save for the SMR 75? It is 180 months. How about the interest? For SMR 25, how much we can save? We can save 35,832 ringgit and 50 cents. As for SMR 50, you can save 71,665 ringgit. SMR 75, you can save 107,497 ringgit and 50 cents. However, we need to charge a fee for this SMR plan based on the SMR packages that you choose or you select. SMR 25, we will charge 1% on the outstanding balance. SMR 50, we will charge 1.50% on the outstanding balance, and SMR 75, we will charge 2% on the outstanding balance. What is the charge for that? The charges for SMR 25, the 1% would be based on the 298,510 the outstanding balance. Then the fee will become 2,985 ringgit and 10 cents. SMR 50 will become 4,477 ringgit and 65 cents. SMR 75 will become 5,970 ringgit and 20 cents. Besides this, after you have fully paid off your loan, then you can still gain the rental or the cash return. As we know that your monthly repayment is 1,841 ringgit. If you choose SMR 25 after you have paid off, then this 60 months, besides saving this interest, you can still gain the rental or cash return of 110,460 ringgit. As for the SMR 50, you can cut 120 months and this 71,665 ringgit. Besides this, your cash and rental return will become 220,920 ringgit. Finally, if you choose SMR 75, then besides cut 180 months of the time and save 107,497 ringgit and 50 cents, your rental and cash return will become 331,330 ringgits. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just shown you how to conduct this SMR plan analysis for new home loan. Should you have any questions, you can just contact your SMR consultants, or you can just visit our websites. And I hope this video will help you, and thank you very much.